Howdy, welcome back to the Addicted Motors YouTube channel. This episode of the morning Land Rover Range Rover auction review chat. We've got a 2008 Range Rover Supercharged in Colorado. But before that, I've taken a little break from these because there hasn't been a whole lot of trucks that I found interesting for a good price. It's like catching the dagger on the way down. These trucks are becoming more and more worthless as the post-pandemic craze for used cars settles down. So, you know, like I said, I don't think these are worth what they used to be unless they're sorted. So, auction cars, they're worth less and less money to me, but let's dive into this one. This is a 2008 white, probably Alpine white or something, the off-white Range Rover Supercharged. It's got 4 owners, and I'm focusing on it because it has higher mileage, 210,000 miles, but dealer trade-in to the Land Rover dealer. Again, that doesn't mean this or that, but I like any auction car that's been just a good old trade-in because maybe they gave me $1,000 for it, and if they make $1,500 or $2,000, they're happy. They can't put it on the lot because it has too many small fixes and damages that a DIYer can fix. So it's just not worth their time. They want it gone, and that gives you a little bit of hope for snagging some for a good price. So yes, this one has a lot of little things. It says it might need a battery. It says it might need tires. It says it might need a headliner. It says it's got the check engine light. It says there's an airbag light. All these things could be battery related, and all these things are DIYer. Do it yourself. But that doesn't mean it's a bad truck because guess what? It's got good paint. It's got a black interior, which I like, and it's very rust-free. So all these things are what I think extremely positive. And unfortunately, this has been listed by a Land Rover guy because he has best color. So yeah, so that was just the information. It doesn't say there's anything mechanically wrong with it that's listed. So let's go through the pictures and do our best guesses. But so far the stance looks good. I don't see any sagging, and the front tires aren't as good as the back tires. That's fine. They probably need to be rotated. You know, on paper the paint and everything looks good. The undercarriage is not missing any of the plastics. It's all there. It doesn't look like it's been in an accident. The bumpers are lined up. The headlights aren't too faded. The rear bumper's not smacked up in those places that don't get in the camera. Looks like there's paint on the roof, so that's good. The underside, again, the underside is going to looking great. Tail lights aren't cracked. Rims are scuffed up, but that comes with the territory. Yeah, nothing to see there. Here, the inside is where it gets a little bit funky. Needs a headliner. Not just like a little bit, but it really needs a headliner. I love the black leather. It definitely holds up way better than the ivory white leather. But infotainment system, again, the 08 Supercharged is good because it has a factory standard rear locker, and basically it's one of the best years besides an 09 of this platform. So first off, budget for a whole new headliner and maybe some unclog some sunroof drains. People just don't realize how to do that. Engine bay looks honest, not too cleaned up. Orange coolant, good to go. No running video, which is too bad, but there's some more evidence of that bad. Headliner frame looks amazing. Rear control arms, everything looks as it should. Even has the little skid plate. I don't want to call it a skid plate, but the plastic engine cover. Cats are there, and that looks wonderful. That makes me want to potentially roll the dice on this. I wouldn't pay more than $1,500, if that, just because we all know that it's going to need $5,000 worth of stuff, which at the end of the day would probably yield you a pretty decent little car, especially if it's rust-free and worth holding on to. There's that airbag light. Don't know what's going on there. You can probably figure it out with the gap tool. It's idling fine. Temp looks fine. Everything else looks okay. Don't really bump into a lot of airbag lights on these newer vehicles, but I'm sure you can sort it. In Virginia, that's no longer something that there's more to the headliner, an issue for inspection. So, yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? $1,000, $1,500, 4-owner dealer trade-in. White L322 08 Supercharged, how I like to see them. So let me know in the comments, and we will catch you on the next episode when I have something worth talking about. So you guys have a good morning, and see you next time.